How to make money in 2025 besides working 9 to 5 or maybe running your own business. So I want to let you know this is pure speculation. This is not financial or investment advice. This is just purely my opinion. If you want to venture out of this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Number one, the most traditional way, the stock market. S&P 500 has been giving you annual 10% growth for the past 100 years, by the way. If you put $500 every single month, which is not a lot, $500 is an average car payment today. Buy a cheaper car, but put $500 a year. Over the next 20 years, you're looking to have anywhere between 3 to 400 grand. $3 to $400,000. That's a lot of money in the next 20 years. Can you imagine if you just double that? 500 you, 500 the wife. That's $1,000 every single month. $1,000, that's going to be double the return. You're looking anywhere between $600,000 and $800,000. If you don't feel safe and if it's too risky for you to invest in stocks, invest in bonds, invest in T-bills, treasury bills. The average return for that is anywhere between 4 and 5%, and for T-bills, anywhere between 3 and 4%. Yes, they're low on the lower end of the spectrum. However, they're still investments. I want you to understand one important thing. You're not going to get rich working 9 to 5. The way for you to get rich working 9 to 5 is by investing on the side. And this is one way. Stocks, bonds, treasury bills, and now art I'm going to talk about. Number two, this is, not for everybody. I mean, it is at least for me, but it may be for you as well. Artwork, it is something incredible. But number one, you got to love it. You can't just buy art for investment purposes only. You got to love it. You got to hang it on your wall, in your office, at your house, maybe in your bathroom. And you want to look at it. You got to enjoy it. It's a great conversation piece. It's a great, piece for you to pass it down the generation to children. But if you are buying it for investment purposes, well, let me give you some stats about that. Investment grade art. It ranges anywhere between 7 to 10%. This is blue chip. This is like we're talking about Amazon, Tesla caliber kind of art. We're talking about Andy Warhol, Picasso's, Marc Chagall's, Monet, Matisse, and so on and so forth. This is way above our pay grade, including mine as well. But if you look anywhere between mid-tier art, again, not a bad return, 5 to 7%. Emerging lower tier art, anywhere between 3 and 5%, which is fantastic. If you put in $1,000, and this is just an on average growth we're talking about. Can you imagine if that artist blows up? You guys know Michael Basquiat? He was a street artist. His works are being sold for tens of millions of dollars. I'm gonna give you a great example. Mr. Brainwash, French artist, local here in LA. He goes by the name Mr. Brainwash. That's not his real name. His real name is Thierry Guetta. His art used to be sold anywhere between $1,000 to $5,000. Today, they're worth in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And he is brand new. When I say brand new, I don't mean yesterday. But he got his prominence and emerged as a national artist after 2010. Before that, he wasn't that well known. He was just like another street artist. You know what he did? He collaged the best pop artists together. I'm going to give you another artist, Rupi C. Tut, Indian American artist from Northern California and San Francisco. Fantastic artist, unique, very, very unique artist. She is an emerging artist as well. Besides the fact that she's a great artist, she's a fantastic individual, and her art used to sell anywhere between $2,000 and $3,000. Now, today, they're selling $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. I mean, if you find these artists who become emerging, you just have to do a little bit of research. It's not only saying, oh, this is a great artist, I like this piece of work. Yes, that's great if you're not doing it for investment purposes. If you are purchasing art for investment purposes, make sure you research the artist. Make sure to see what kind of accolades she has. Make sure to see, if she has any prominence. Has she been exhibited at any museum? Has she been exhibited at, any place in general? This is very important. Another very interesting asset class, I would put it. This is not one of my favorites, but possibly it is for many. Sports cards. This is something that a lot of people don't have a clue. Neither do I, actually. But looking at the returns, it's fantastic. So I'm going to give you some stats. From the 1980s, until recently, the average return was anywhere between 5 and 9%. And then in 2020, which the COVID happened, we had a boom. Return, 100%. The 1952 Ricky Mantle car sold for $12.6 million. And I know somebody who loves this. This is PBD who collects these cards, and I think he has one of them. He made a killing off of that. And then recently, 2022, 2024, it had a market correction. But market correction, look at this. 20 to 40%. That's the market correction. It's not 5, 6, 7, 10% like S&P, 20 to 40%. You know what this tells me? That this thing is not going anywhere. This is going to stay around for a while. But also, it's like art. It's the same thing. You got to do your research. You see a brand new rookie player, for example, Shohei Ohtani, Aaron Judge, people in that classification who are brand new, they're fantastic. But it doesn't mean they're going to be great. I want you to take that into consideration as well. You got to invest in people that have the ethic, they have the work, they want to be the great, they want to be fantastic like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Probably the most secure investment in your portfolio, real estate. I know a lot of people will say, hey, I don't have any money. How can I buy real estate? Don't look at LA. Don't look at New York. Don't look at San Francisco. Go to Columbus, Ohio. Go to Georgia. Go to another state. Go to North Dakota, South Dakota. Go to these states that have $200,000-$300,000 houses, have $150,000 houses. Go to Texas. A lot of people started investing in Texas 10 years ago. They doubled, if not tripled, their investment today because Texas has been booming. Dallas was considered the #1 growing city in the country for a moment, not anymore, but it used to be for an investment purposes. Do your research into other cities. Do your research into other states. It doesn't have to be Boston. It doesn't have to be, this major big city, New York, Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, or so on and so forth, San Francisco, Seattle, Portland. I know I can't predict the future. I know what I'm saying can possibly incorrect. This is pure speculation. However, I'm going based off of my own experience, especially in real estate. But this is the thing I can tell you. Put away $500 a month. Put away $1,000 a month with you and your wife together. If you're young, if you're 18, if you're 19, don't go buy that car that you always wanted because your neighbor, your friend has it. I drove a 1989 Volvo station wagon with the side window being cracked. I had to put a cardboard so when I drove to work, it didn't rain on my friend. That's what I drove. And I think you can too. If I did it, so can you. Put away $500. What does Warren Buffett say? Compounding is the seventh wonder of the world. Your money is going to compound year by year. And then you know what else this does to you? Teaches you discipline. Something that you cannot possibly, maybe, you cannot learn on your own. You do these types of things and then it teaches you discipline. And then when you get discipline, what do? Next year, another $5,000. The following year, $10,000. The following year, $15,000. And then one day you're going to wake up, open up your stock market portfolio, and you're going to see, oh shit, I have $500,000. And then what are you going to say? Thank you, Joe. Thank you for telling me. That's what you're going to say. If you want to venture out of this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share.